Delta variant has a cousin, and that's called Delta Plus variant. I think you guys have probably heard about this in the news. I think it's really important for us to take note of this because we are tracking it. This literally is sort of a relative of the Delta variant. This was identified by British scientists in the last few weeks. I'm reading from the Associated Press. This is something that overseas in the UK and here in the States we're looking at. In the UK, officials have said that the Delta Plus variant is already making up about 6% of analyzed COVID-19 cases, and that the trajectory is actually increasing. One of the things that we're trying to understand is if this variant can and will spread more easily than other variants, if it will be more deadly than previous variants. That is really, really important. Right now, this Delta Plus variant is known as AY42. That's what we're calling it. And Rochelle Walensky of the CDC and other people are saying that the U.S. is watching it very, very closely. Now, according to the Associated Press, this variant has 2 mutations in the spike protein, which is, it helps. That's what helps the COVID virus invade the body cells. This is actually something that really is important because we've seen Delta variant in and of itself become really, really dominant in the last so many months or so. So Delta is evolving, it is changing, and this is what World Health Organization officials are saying, and that makes sense. And we are now seeing Delta Plus. Again, we have yet to see what Delta Plus is going to mean for us in the United States and for the rest of the world. The World Health Organization and the CDC says this is sort of the one to watch right now, and that we need to kind of see what's going on. Now, the good news is that in the United States, the Delta variant, that's Delta, accounts for nearly all of COVID-19 cases, but this Delta Plus variant has been spotted only on occasion. It's not yet a concern, according to health officials. This is really important to note that we're not at sort of the warning stage here in the U.S., but the question is, will that change? What's going to happen with that? Also, I should note, too, I'm just pulling up my notes here, that Rochelle Walensky of the CDC has recently said in a TV interview in terms of, will there be flights banned from Britain and Europe? She says we're not anticipating that right now, but that they are following the science very, very carefully and just sort of seeing what's going on, okay? So this is, again, it's not a variant of interest or concern at this point. The UN Health Agency is tracking about 20 variations of the Delta variant. This is according to USA Today. And once again, Rochelle Walensky of the CDC says that at this point, we only have had a handful of cases linked to Delta Plus here in the United States, and that it is not taken off as it has in the UK. But, we have to see what's going to happen, what could happen. We certainly hope that nothing happens, of course. And we need to understand better how transmissible, how deadly or dangerous it is. Guys, this really speaks to the importance of getting vaccinated, because the longer and the more that the COVID virus continues to spread between people, the more chances it has to mutate. So for as long as the virus is spreading out there, mutations are possible, and that always raises the possibility of a mutation that's more deadly, more dangerous, etc. That's what we are hoping we don't come across. Delta has been bad enough. What we don't want is something worse than that. So right now, let's just sort of, hunker down, get our vaccines, get our boosters, be safe, and really try to stay vigilant so that we can lower the spread of COVID and keep us all safe, and also reduce the risk of these variants. I'll keep you updated as we get more information about Delta Plus. Right now, it's nothing to worry about, but it's something to understand what's happening and what we're kind of talking about, so we can see how things evolve if they do at all. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen Caudle. I hope this was helpful. I'm a practicing family physician and on-air health expert and video creator. I do daily health videos. If you've not liked and followed my page, I invite you to do so. For those of you who send stars, I so appreciate you. Consider joining my groups on Facebook called I Got the COVID Vaccine. Also my subscription group called Dr. Jen Superstars. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. I'll see you soon.